Hey you guys and welcome. This video is on the plugin Waterproof. Basically it lets you decide which blocks are waterproof and which blocks aren't, so some blocks can be destroyed. As you can see, I've set all the redstone elements to be waterproof, so when the water runs against it they don't break. So personally this is the main use I'd use it for. But as you can see, I've also made it so glass and signs also break. Obviously when you break glass you don't get the block back, this is why it disappears. But obviously if you break a sign you do get it back, that's why it turns into the block. So this is actually the rule on all the block types. So as you can see, torches turn into torches. So the config for this is really simple, I will show you that in a second. But you can just decide which blocks you want and which blocks you don't want. So it's super plugin for this. It also works with lava as well. There's just a simple command which is waterproof reload to reload the config. So I'll just have a quick look at the config. Here it is. So obviously you've got the water rules and then the lava rules. So proof is obviously which ones are waterproof, and then break is obviously which ones break on the water touching it. So to add a new one you just do a dash and then obviously add the item ID. But I can't think of any off the top of my head, but you can add one here if you wanted to. So I could add glass. Glass is obviously already waterproof anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you can think of a block you wanted to add, you could stick it there. And then the two break blocks, obviously I set to glass and sign. You can add whatever you want here. So I could just go in the game, look through the list of blocks. So obviously I'm in creative, so I can just look through the list of blocks and see which one I want. So I could have any of these blocks and just enable them to be break or enabled on water. So I'm probably just going to go with a simple block, so I'll just choose one of these. So I'll use wood as the example, so obviously the ID for that's 5. So all I do is put the ID for that in here. So I want 5 to break, just delete the other lines. And then also waterproof. So obviously I've got the proof here, so what I'll do is add that to be lava proof. So it'll actually break on water, but on lava it will just be fine. So we'll just go back into the game and give it a test. So save and then just reload. So then obviously if I delete the redstone, so just delete all this redstone here and then put down a bit of wood. When I break it they'll both disappear, and as you can see they both turn into blocks, because when you actually break them they will turn to blocks. So obviously even if they're placed directly in, they do break and turn into the block. So quickly pop a bit of stone down again and then we can demonstrate the lava. So quickly pop down a couple of bits of wood. And then I can put lava, and as you can see it has no effect on it at all, it doesn't do anything. So I think this plugin's awesome. I mean, personally myself, I will use it for redstone so that redstone can't be affected by water or lava. But I'm sure you can come up with other ideas so it does break certain things. There'll be a download link in the description below. The plugin's really easy to understand. And as always guys, please remember to rate, subscribe and comment. Cheers!